Hello and welcome back to another year at Fred T. Ford and more Tiger Eye episodes. We have more events and homecoming games than usual since it's homecoming week, so make sure to come and support for all of our teams throughout the week. We have our Spirit Parade on Thursday and of course the pep rally and varsity game on Friday against West Iredell. Everyone at Ford also gets to have some more fun with their wardrobe by dressing up for our Spirit Days. Don't forget, tomorrow is Age Day. We will be coming around looking for students who go all out each day to post to our socials so you can vote on the best dressed. To start off the new year, we are taking a step back by first recapping some of the events that happened over the summer. One of them being the awards won by our journalism program, and the other is the summer camps that happen. Coming from these camps into the new school year, you'll notice that many new staff members are on Ford's team, which you are sure to meet in this episode. Let's hand it over to new member of Tiger Eye, Lila, to learn more about journalism's accomplishments.
Last year, students in journalism won 20 individual awards and 5 team awards from the North Carolina Scholastic Media Association. 13 of these awards went to students taking yearbook for the first time. After winning multiple awards her first year, sophomore Julia Ferris shares what goes into crafting the yearbook.
You have to put in the work after school and go to events and put in the work to edit photos and to put in the extra research and just the extra work.
Getting her fair share of extra work is how junior Heidi Hefner is able to produce her award-winning writing.
As far as the headline, just something like catchy that gets people's attention, not like kind of cheesy, stuff like that.
I felt very honored, and I'm glad that we were able to build upon what we won in my freshman year, and I'm hoping to just keep growing and doing better the next year.
Ford is one of 3 schools in all of North Carolina to be presented with the Tar Heel Award, which is only given to the top students in media. Now, knowing that awards like this are achievable, junior Simone Akel and Heather Wright have bigger goals for the future.
This year I want to go for a clean sweep and try to do my absolute best and really stay motivated.
Winning awards helps these journalists not only to recognize their accomplishments, but also feel appreciated for all the hard work they put into their class.
Getting to tell your friends and family well, I won this for this, being able to point it out in the yearbook, it feels good.
Receiving recognition is what helps these journalists produce such great work. Congratulations to everyone who won an award. Back to you, Heather.
Thanks, Lila. It is its own reward just being able to produce the episodes for you guys. Another important event that takes place every year during summer, besides awards, are a series of camps for all types of extracurriculars and activities that take place at Ford, from football to band. Band camp, occurring in the close of summer, helps the new freshmen become comfortable with the middle school to high school transition and get to know and connect with their fellow bandmates before school starts.
Lily, are you getting closer to the front or further away?
Band camp, occurring in the close of summer, helps the new freshmen become comfortable with the middle school to high school transition and get to know and connect with their fellow bandmates before school starts.
It really makes us bond because we're together 8 hours a day in the blazing hot sun, and it's miserable. So when you're with those people through that, it really builds a different kind of bond, and it helps you connect.
It was nice just seeing how things work, and also just bonding with your other bandmates helps a lot.
Going into 2 seasons straight of cheering once the school year starts, our cheerleaders aim to be ahead of the curve, hosting a 3-day camp every year to be prepared and have the best season possible, working on routines, chanting, stunts, and tumbling.
In total, we learned 6 cheers, 6 chants, and then we learned a whole new stunt sequence. And then we had a mini routine where we had a dance, and then we added our stunts into it.
Starting as early as last school year, workouts for the volleyball team have helped with the smoothest possible transition into their current season.
You get to be around hopefully the potential team moving forward, and then that way when tryouts come, you can kind of have an idea, move forward into drills, because they've already learned the drills over the summer.
Our soccer team over the summer took a trip up to Wake Forest University to work on team chemistry. Going against other teams while at the camp helped strengthen communication and strategy.
We went down there thinking that we wanted to play one way. We left team camp realizing that we probably need to play a different way given the players that we have.
Many of our football players, including junior Samuel Harvin, spent some of their July helping a new generation of football players.
Well, we helped out the little kids. We had each station, and usually your position was your station, and you taught the kids how to play that position.
With many different approaches and schedules to camps and workouts, a little extra practice during summer, no matter what you're into, is sure to help you put your best foot forward. And now that we have learned more about what happened over the break, let's meet some of our new staff. Anthony?
This year, here at Fred T. Ford High School, we have a plethora of new teachers and staff. I talked to 4 out of 8 of our new staff members about their teaching journey leading up to their time here at Ford.
So last year I taught 7th grade math at Arndt Middle School, and I helped coach football and baseball there, so now I came over here.
My background is a little interesting. I was at Maiden High School for 3 years before leaving when I had my oldest son, who is now 8.
This is my 11th year of teaching, so I have worked in Durham, North Carolina, and then Newton, North Carolina, and I just came from teaching 5 years of high school math at Discovery High School.
Before I came to Ford, I was a teacher and a coach out at Jack Britt High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina, so it's about 3 hours away from here.
Our staff and students here at Ford left a great first impression by warmly welcoming the new members of our community.
Well, like I said, I feel like the community is really nice. The students have been great, and my coworkers, my science hall colleagues have all been super, super helpful, including admin. They've been really helpful to me as well.
Going back to the idea of this family atmosphere, I loved from day one. I knew not a soul, not a single student here, yet there were so many kids who walked through the halls and greeted me with a hello or a good morning.
Everybody's really nice, really welcoming. The students have been really kind and respectful. I haven't really had to deal with any problems, which is something that I'm not really used to.
While some of our staff members graduated from the state next door, our new Spanish teacher, Senor Dick, has come from the continent next door to teach Spanish at all grade levels for over 20 years.
I went to college in Venezuela. My major is in architecture. And later on in life, after I moved to the United States 30 years ago, I started working with children, and I like it so much.
I went to college at East Tennessee State University. I did 4 years there, and then I got my master's in counseling there as well.
For a couple of our new staff members, the passion for teaching comes naturally.
When I was in high school, I had a gym teacher that kind of helped me out a lot. And then my father's actually one of my old coaches growing up and was my high school coach, so I always wanted to kind of give back to the sport.
When I moved to the United States, because I didn't know any English, I started working with little kids. I was taking care of kids as a nanny.
Thank you to every one of our new teachers, and thank you, Ford students, for giving them the welcome that they deserve. I hope that there's more in store for them in the years to come.
Thanks, Anthony, and welcome to all of our new members of Fred T. Ford's team. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode, and we'll see you the next.